Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Manu Issue ACCA classes. In today's video, we will discuss how to gain maximum professional mark for SBL. So, as we know, in our professional level, there are certain marks being allocated for the professional skills. So, if you perform well in this area along with the technical part, you can easily grab up these marks, right? So, in this video, we will talk for the SBL. So in SBL, 20 marks has been allocated for the professional skills, and I will guide you how can you score these 20 marks along with the technical one. All right. So basically, these are the five professional skills for which 20 marks has been allocated. So if you will perform well in this area, you will be able to grab this mark very easily. The first one is the analysis, second commercial acumen, third communication, fourth evaluation, and the last skepticism. Right? So we will evaluate one by one. I have kept example as well to make you clear. So stay tuned with this video till end. We will discuss this one by one. Okay, so first one is the analysis. Basically, these skills test your ability to break down the information logically. You must examine the case study data, identify the key issue, and present the insight that helps in the decision making. And tip for this, like you can use your SWOT or pestle analysis. If there has been provided a number, you can use the ratio to analyze the business scenario very effectively. Okay, so if we will talk for the example that how can we analyze these skills, I mean in order to score the professional marks. For example, a company profit are declining. So instead of just saying that this fact that the company profit has been declined or decreased, you must have to state the reason why it has been declined. So analyze the reason. It might be due to increasing cost, lower sales, or the poor strategy decision. So you need to figure out the reason. So for that, you can use the various tools available. So it depends what the question is asking. So you need to figure out, you need to analyze why it is been so, rather than stating the statement. Okay. Now, second skill is commercial acumen. Basically, this is about applying the business awareness to the scenario. See, as we know, in the SBL, pre-scene is been provided 15 days earlier. So you must have a little bit idea of that business which has been asked in the pre-scene. Okay, so you must have a little bit business awareness. So you should do a pre-research. I mean research in the sense have a rough idea about that kind of business or what could be happen in the reality. So commercial acumen means applying your business awareness to the scenario. You must show understanding of the industry, the trend, risks, and the opportunities that affect the business. Now, tip for in order to gain this skill is think like a business leader, not like a student, and provide a practical solution that will align with the real world business strategies. Now let's take example. For example, a retail company wants to expand internationally. So instead of just agreeing with this decision, consider the business risks involved, like currency fluctuation, cultural differences, and the local competition. Your response should reflect the real world business awareness. So you must have a little bit idea about the industry, their real situation, so that you can put up those thought or the thinking in the exam. Now next is the communication. So you might have been aware like there are certain format that examiner want us to answer the question. Like they may ask to prepare the report, email, letter, memo, right? So your answer must be clear, structured, and suitable for the audience. Look at the for whom you are preparing those documents. What is your audience? Like it could be CEO, employees, or the stakeholder, right? So here tip is use the correct document format. Example, as I said, report, memo, email, and avoid unnecessary jargon. So now For communication, it is very important to use the correct format and the structure. Follow the required format. If the question has asked you to prepare the report, then prepare the report. You must be familiar with the format of the report. Then if question asks to prepare the memo, then you must be familiar with the memo and you have to answer those questions in those particular format. If you will not answer the question as per the format asked by the examiner, in that case you will not score this professional marks. Okay, so you must be familiar with the certain format. Use heading, bullet point and the professional language. Avoid long paragraph. Keep it easy to read and well organized. One more thing, it is very important to address the right audience. Example, you are like you might be preparing those report for a different kind of audience. It could be CEO, board, junior staff, stakeholder, right? So adapt your tone based on who the answer is for. Like if it is for the CEO or the board, formal and strategic focus. Then junior staff, then simple, clear and explanation. Investor or the client, persuasive and informative. So you need to develop a tone based on the audience to whom you are preparing those documents. Example, if the question requires a report to the CEO, use a formal tone, clear heading and structured content. Avoid casual language and ensure that the key findings are summarized professionally. Okay, so then we have a other skill, that is the evaluation, and this means that you must assess information critically and justify your conclusion. This involves weighting the pros and cons, considering alternative approaches and making balanced recommendation. So here is the tips. Always explain your reasoning and support it with the evidence. Now let's move to the example. Suppose a company is considering launching a new product. So instead of just stating it's a good idea, evaluate the financial impact, the market demand, competitive position, and provide a balanced argument with the both pros and the cons. Okay, so now escapism. These skills focus on the challenging assumption and identifying the risks involved. You must question the reliability of the data and the highest potential biases or missing information. And tip for the same is that don't accept everything at the face value. Look for the inconsistency in the financial strategy or the ethical concern. So if you look for the example, suppose the company financial statement shows unusual high profit. So instead of just accepting this unusual high profit at the face value, question the number. You can ask the question. You can easily write, are this sign of creativity accounting or aggressive revenue recognition or missing liability? This shows professional escapism by highlighting the risks. So you need to challenge. Suppose they have ready-made, if in question they have provided the ready-made figure for the NPV. So you need to challenge those figure. How it has been calculated, what the discount factor has been used. So we need to challenge. That means our mind should be questioning one, not accepting all the figure provided by the question. Now tips. So these, as I said, all those 5 skills are very important for gaining all 20 professional marks in the SBL. Now the tips is that common mistakes that you should avoid: writing an essay instead of using the required format. See, look carefully what the format is required. Don't just write a long paragraph and in any and using the lots of jargon. Don't do that. And then repeating the case study information without analysis. This is a very common mistake that students used to do. They just copy paste the sentence from the scenario and in their answer, but this is not the right way to do. You need to add your input as well. You need to do analysis of those information as well. Okay, so giving one-sided argument without evaluating the different perspective. See, if as I said for the evaluation skills, you need to talk from the both of the perspective. What will be the advantage and what would be the disadvantage. Not only you should not focus on the only one side. Using casual or informal language. Yes, exactly. If you are preparing the report for the CEO, avoid this casual or informal language. It could be accepted to the lower level staff, but for the senior level it doesn't seems to be professional. And the last, ignoring ethical consideration in the business decision. So these are the tips and common mistakes that a student used to do. You should avoid it. So thank you so much. This is all about the professional marks, and I have shared the tips to score this, and I hope this video is useful. Please do let me know in the comment box. And one more thing, don't forget to subscribe my channel for more video like this. Thank you so much guys. Have a good day.